a long time ago today.
Can I try to guess?
America finally. You know what D-Day is?
I'm trying to recall what D-Day is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something to do with World War II.
It's World War II. It was the
that.
day America finally said no to fascism in Europe.
Okay. Did we land on a beach?
We landed on a beach with the Canadians and the British.
That's probably a nice little time.
We landed at Omaha Beach.
Really?
You're at Omaha, and the other ones are
White sand?
Gold Beach, I think, is one of them.
That sounds beautiful.
That was the one. I think that was the one the Canadians stormed, and they got like fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Germans in World War II, the Germans, their best weapon, they had a machine gun that fires like. I think no machine guns fire as fast as that one. The MG-44. And they got off those boats, and there's like, it's like a chainsaw that reaches 1,000 feet.
And just mowing down Canadians.
Yeah, they had literally the South Park heads.
That's how they came up with the idea.
Yeah. But a respect to all of our. Lewis is here. I'm back in the gym, so I'm now also sort of like a veteran coded social media guy. I feel like we're both sort of veteran coded.
Yeah.
Social media presences.
Yeah.
Whereas we're not really veterans, and if there is a veteran that exists, we respect all veterans unless they criticize Donald Trump, in which case they're probably stealing valor. Let's look through all their medals.
They're probably not real veterans if they're criticizing the great Donald Trump.
Yeah. And we'll attack them.
Yeah.
We'll go after them and threaten them and report them to the VA for healthcare fraud and just try to destroy their lives in general. But
try to get them hooked on drugs. I give them the first hit free. Like an after school special. I'll go to veterans. Like, do you like Trump? They're like, no. I was like, well, here, take some heroin.
There's a guy like that. There's a guy that's gotten popular on Twitter he's gained followers since the current excursion into Gaza, because he's like a former like Army Ranger who like he just posts videos, combat videos, and he's like, look at everything the IDF is doing wrong, and he like criticizes the war and stuff, and then he earned the ire of like one of these like Trump conservative guys who's very much veteran coded, and he starts accusing the guy of like stealing valor and saying, oh look, and then immediately the guy like just immediately stepped in it because the first guy just posts his. I guess they give you like a report card when you leave the Army. Yeah. That's like, yeah, here's everything you did. He's like, so this is proof that I'm not lying about any of this. And he's like, yeah, but look, there's a picture where your badge is crooked. I don't think an Army guy would do that. And this guy's like now just doubling down. He thought he had this guy on a gotcha. Yeah. And now he's chasing it to the bitter end. Meanwhile, he's just like a guy that owns a siding company and has a tribal tattoo. Like he's not a veteran at all. Yeah. He's just like a grifter that jumped on.
I don't really care if people steal valor. I have no issue with it at all. I used to steal valor when I was in high school.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean by this is a veteran coded.
Yeah, of course.
Sort of, you're talking to a future U.S. Army soldier.
Well, I used to work at Hot Topic, and they used to sell at Hot Topic when I was in high school. They sold a Nazi army jacket. Like it was it was an army jacket and it had a German flag on the shoulder.
Yeah.
It was just a Hot Topic, a corporate. And I remember I was like, that jacket, and I had that jacket.
So it had a swastika.
No, not a swastika. And I had an Iron Cross. Yeah. And no, it had just a German flag.
Yeah, but that's not a Nazi flag. That's just...
No, that's what it was though. I mean, that's what they were going for.
Well, no, I mean
it was the only flag on anything. They had like, you don't remember Hot Topic?
Nazis did not use the current German flag.
No, I know it wasn't literally a Nazi, but I'm just saying with the aesthetic of this jacket was Nazi. It was right after the
I think that's
Columbine.
That's douchophobic. That's Deutschophobic.
Deutschophobic.
Yeah, it's Deutschophobic to just call all Nazis.
Today, yes, but at the time,
I think the most important thing that people miss during World War II is being very careful to separate anti-Nazism from anti-German sentiments.
I assume that everyone was for the cause in Germany. Wasn't Hitler like loved? He was a beloved character. He was like a fun guy. Like people were really into his shit, dude. He was like Shane Gillis back then. Yeah. Yeah. He could sell out anything, dude. He was fucking.
Yeah. I don't really know too much about Hitler, to be honest with you.
Really?
Well, because he has such an iconic look. You know,
Yeah.
that you see him and you're like, oh, I get it.
You give up
I
on
know
learning anymore.
I know everything about this guy. I don't. The mustache, the haircut. I don't really. This not. What can you possibly tell me about this guy that I can't assume on my own?
I don't really know much about him either. You're right. He is. I think he's probably pretty misunderstood. I bet you he had.
I never
great,
said Hitler.
I bet you had great
never said
qualities.
Hitler was misunderstood. That's not a claim that I made. That's not what I said.